Oi, mate, pass the lucky, shut the ripper, shut the rapper. Following your way before the days of Twitter. Where's this live streaming thing? Why am I having a rough time with my braining right now? There we go. Hey, that's what I wanted to do. We need to change this to Kerbal space program. Kerbal Dawn. Alright, that's everything I need to, oh, nope, just needs to be Kerbal space program. Okay, that is everything I needed to fix, I believe, except for, let me make sure that everyone, okay, they're doing their thing, and I have so many channels open. Close this, minimize this, minimize this. Hey, hi people. I swear everything is slowly coming together. I'll even jump in VC1 early so people can't say I'm not in VC1. Let me go here. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Alright, so we today are going to be on Kerbal Dawn. Kerbal Dawn is my server I created so that we could warp around and enjoy various locations. So if you're with me right now, let's take a jump and go over to Dawn, the Dawn system, which is way off in the distance here. So we're going to actually spin everything up here. And we're using the FTL mod to do this. Okay. And you see we are actually way out from Kerbin. We've been out from Kerbin for a while. I took it out here a little bit ago. We actually have asteroids showing again because I can't seem to block the bloody things. The game does not like you blocking asteroids. So we have a 100% chance to warp successfully. So we're going to go ahead and spin on up. Warp drives are spinning. And we're going to execute our jump. Jump successful. And now we are... There's our target. So we are currently high over... or under. We are under Dawn. So we need to go to, we're actually not going to any of those. The other ones aren't showing up yet, are they? Wait. Hotaru, Paradise. There's Paradise. We're going to Paradise. So I'm going to kick this in because I don't feel like doing this. Where are we at? That's going to bring us.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello.
I hear you. I hear everybody.
Just making sure, because you know what happened last time we were in a voice chat.
I don't recall. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just hearing me.
Okay.
What?
Oh, that's working. Everything seems to be working. Everybody can hear me, I hope.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hopefully, I turned my volume up a bit, so hopefully everyone can still hear me.
Unminimize.
Huh?
My game's not letting me bring it up. I'm gonna have to restart it again, which means my Steam's gonna go not responding.
Yeah, see, that's the problem I'm having with Kerbal Dawn, with the resources it takes and everything else. It really does bog things down a bit, and it is just a really resource heavy thing to do. Oh, look at that creeping
I mean,
by. What was that? What did you do?
I was. I didn't think. Come on, let me freaking restart the game.
So this is my aircraft that I'm taking. This is the Execu Jumper. This is basically like a Learjet type deal that I decided to beef up and
with
actually take
FTL
over.
drives.
Yeah, slap some FTL drives on the right there in the middle, center of mass. And I actually used two of the 2.5s, so that way I was sure to not have to worry about anything. We are using some high technology on this one, so if anyone's looking on and saying, "Oh my God, you guys are cheating," no, we have FTL drives, we have the pure electric engines, so everything we have on here is already high future tech. This craft is actually decked out for landing, for docking. I can actually dock using this inflatable hatch, so I can just come in and dock on in and then do my business.
Yeah, I launched and crashed because some of the debris that I left behind exploded.
Nice. What I did, I actually had to launch from the island base because I could not launch from KSC now. I don't know what happened. It's showing completely botched on my.
So I'm
game.
still just way ahead of Trottoir. I don't know how.
Oh, well, that explains why my craft was actually off balance, because it is off balance. Because, yeah, I'm missing some parts on the other side. That is interesting. What's up, adaptable?
Did anything
Ruben?
explode?
No, nothing exploded.
I guess maybe you forgot to put on symmetry mode when you were building it.
I had it on because that's how I placed these fuel tanks. I'm guessing that it just there's various. I always have complications with KSP acting.
Is it too late to revert?
I do not want to revert because I really came all the way out here. That's not going to affect the craft flying, to be completely honest. It's very stable, even without those.
Does it have a beacon?
No. There is a beacon already out here, though.
Okay.
It's in polar orbit around Dawn, which isn't the greatest because you have to come in and then, correct your inclination, which...
I just want to see if I can get a craft over there.
Yeah.
So I've been having issues.
Yeah. It's still, the beacon is still here. I'm looking at it. I was looking at it a few ago.
Yeah, but it's
we're currently lost visibility to it. It's still out here somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still out here. A beacon orbiting Dawn. It's still out here. This star is immensely bright. Let's see if we can get you guys a good view of this thing. That is Dawn right there.
Oh, you blocked it. Okay, there you
go. I'm trying to give everybody a good view, but it's really hard because Dawn is super bright, man.
Well, if you just get a part of your craft right in the way.
That's what I'm doing. Right here.
There we go.
Kind of see the cornea. There you go. It's really mega bright.
That's a part of the eye.
It is a huge. It's. They said it's bigger than. They said it's bigger than what's it called, didn't they?
I don't know what you're comparing it to.
Oh, you've never been over. You never warped over here before.
I mean, I've treated stuff over there, but I haven't warped over there. Lord.
What is that noise you're making?
He usually makes a lot of weird noises. All right.
Skittles.
What is that supposed to be? Kerbal language?
No.
That's supposed to
No.
be Kerbal language.
That's
Nice.
a
Oh
tower
man,
skill.
I am burning a lot of electric charge. Those
Meanwhile,
those
it's
three
taking.
panels do not give you enough.
I respond, you stupid game.
So this is Dawn. This is from the outer planet. This is not outer planets. It was
From the world
the
beyond.
world
mod.
beyond. Thank you. I always want to call it the outer planets. The world beyond mod that gives you several different places to go. This is Dawn, the biggest one. And over here you see there's Barrier, there's Eon, Traverse,
There's a bunch
Ascension,
of different systems that can come with the mod. But
yeah, there's Oblivion down here.
Yeah.
And I actually have never ventured to the other ones because this is the only one that really had any interest to me, because it has habitable planets that are in a tight formation around Paradise, which I like. And one of them actually has like the gravity of what's it called, of Duna.
Minmus? Oh, well, of course there's Asgard too, which
Yeah.
has the gravity of Minmus and
Yeah.
Kerbin atmosphere.
Yeah, I have not been to Asgard. I like fantasy. Fantasy is beautiful. It is very floaty, but it is basically Duna with a beautiful atmosphere before it went dead. But it's nice. It's beautiful because you go there and it's like, oh man, I could just float anywhere. So it is very nice, but I think I like Bahamut more. It is slightly less gravity, it feels, than Kerbin, and it is still has a nice little atmosphere, a bit smaller. It doesn't take as much to get on and off, so it's a bit better of a replica, so you can actually fly things there. It has a huge polar section, so you can land a craft there and build a base, no problem. I do like that part about Bahamut. I was like, oh wait, look at this, so I think that's
So I'm
what
just gonna
I'm
add a
try
couple
again.
of just gonna add a couple of drop-on beacons
Yeah,
there.
it wouldn't hurt.
So
I mean,
can
once
just
I
deploy them.
got here, I was like, I could just warp a beacon over now. That's the
So my
best part.
FTL SSTO craft.
So I'm hoping to get more beacons over here. Drop a beacon.
Another thing I'd like to add.
I'm gonna have
is-
Valentina opening Dawn because I forgot to put pure engines on this craft. So that's
You
forget what
know,
it is.
you know which one I wanted to take a look at actually.
I'm
Was
also gonna add a little
was-
spinny glider plane thing
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
to go down to Asgard.
Not that. It
Oh
was.
dear.
I think it was
I may have just cracked it.
Hyperion. Not either Hyperion or Summit. One of those look really funky.
Why did that just happen?
What happened?
I just randomly disappeared.
Hmm.
Everything disintegrated itself.
Ah. Yeah, try launching from the island base.
I'm using a rocket, so I don't have that available.
Oh. Then launch from, what's it, Wanugi? Hakalugi?
No, it's Woomerang.
There you go.
Woomerang launch site.
What's Wanugi? Wanugi's my friend's website. What am I talking about? I never use Boomerang. I've used it like once or twice, and
I've used it
Yeah.
accidentally before, and it's not the best base to launch from if you're trying to get to, say, the moon.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
But if you're just trying to
never
get
had
into
to-
orbit,
I never had a use for it. I've gotten so used to doing everything from the KSC that I've never had a use for it. But I mean, now we can build our own bases, hopefully, kind of, sort of, without it going to the ground. But that was what I was saying.
I don't even know how to do that.
I can
so-
show you. I'll show you. We'll show you guys. I don't know if you're streaming.
I am.
Awesome, but I wanted to build a base on the water. What mod are we using? The mod is stock alike. It was Kerbal. Well, I'll take it back. Kerbal constructs is what we're using to build it, but the stock alike structures is going to have some of the buildings, but it's mostly going to be Kerbal constructs. So right now for this server, we're using pure electric engines. We're using, what's up, Omar?
Lag.
We're using the world beyond. I'm using Scatterer. I'm using Eve.
Would you stop disintegrating for no bloody reason?
We're using Disintegration for no reason.
Like seriously, I've gotten this thing into orbit on this server before without doing that.
And there's a lot of dependencies. There's quite a few dependencies.
Loaded.
The world beyond core.
Loaded. Come on.
Luna multiplayer.
Faster, don't just...
Oh God, so many. There's a lot of them.
Hello, Omar.
It doesn't take that much to install. I mean, I wish I could, make an install pack.
And I prefer it to a point where I'm 1.7 thousand meters above the
ground. What are we doing today? Today we are going to go... I think I want to go to... Bahamut.
Oh, of course it's this... Okay.
And on Bahamut, I think I want to build a base that's 100% on the water. What's up, Krakenberger? So because we were having a problem where our crafts were spawning, but our crafts are spawning, well, underground. We don't know what's causing it yet. We're still trying to figure that part out.
I'm still trying to figure out why this craft that's proven it can launch without turning into a bunch of parts.
So what we're trying to do now instead is to go ahead and build a base on the water. Actually, just nothing but on the water. Or maybe a floating air base that looks like it's being propelled in the air using the, what's it called? The, what are those things called? I can't think now. The wind turbines.
Wind turbines.
Yeah.
Sort of like a big quadcopter base.
Yeah, exactly. Make it look like a flying aircraft carrier. That would be pretty freaking awesome. So if you drop out of the air, it's like, oh crap, engines.
Stop rotating so I can actually.
So that was my idea. I was like, hey, that might work. That would be freaking awesome.
Stop crackening, please.
So that's the
each time I launch, cracking.
Someone's having a little bit of a hard time. This really does take a long time.
And you're interrupting me.
Change inclination.
But the thing is, I've gotten this exact craft with no changes to how it looks or how it's designed into orbit before, without it cracking every single time it bloody launches. I know for a fact this thing can get into orbit. It's just too. It's like it's too scared or something. Like I left one in orbit. It pitched out, so I got rid of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right? The engine inside of things were moved around and it wasn't really doing anything. Right? But I've gotten this exact craft in this exact configuration into orbit before. I know it can get into orbit.
Can I make a TTS channel on my Discord? We will discuss that on our Discord. See if that's something we want to bring back. I remember we turned a lot of things off on the server, including the everyone ping and all that good stuff, because people were playing around with it. They're like, hey, look, I could do this. And it's like, no, don't do that. Stop doing that. No more of that.
What's everyone ping?
You know how some servers allow you to do at everyone and it'll ping everybody on the server?
Yeah, we don't want that.
Like the Discord at everyone.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I mean.
So that actually just an LMP?
No. I was talking about. We were talking about. Discord.
We're talking about on the Discord. Yeah.
Oh, on Discord.
Yeah, and I don't want everyone to be able to ping everyone. That's something that is going to be highly restricted. TTS is less restricted, but I think
can be annoying.
Yes, that was the problem. It can be annoying. Anything people can abuse or become annoying, we tend to not add to our Discord. It's like we had a few talks about adding a politics channel, and it was like, no, that's just going to get bad really quickly. I see other channels have it, but I don't know. That's one of those emotional topics that people get really emo on, and I hate politics. And then there was a not safe for work channel. No, that degrades too fast. This is not. This is the Dawn system from the world beyond. So this is.
Looks like I might actually get into orbit this time.
This one is way bigger.
Because I have to edit this. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have to edit it.
You can see it is. We're going to actually have to stop our. We may not make it with our burn time because we're going to need more electric charge. I'm going to run low on electric charge, huh? We're going to be like halfway through the burn and then run out of electric charge. It's going to suck. Then I'm going to have to stop and recharge. And then it's not going to be the perfect orbit. It's going to suck. It's okay. It's okay. It took a while.
Without the warp engine mod, we wouldn't have that issue.
Yeah, well, things kept exploding. Literally. I'd just be sitting there and I'm like, alright, everything's good, and everything would explode. Well, not everything, just that one part. That part kept exploding. Don't know what's causing it.
I haven't had that issue.
No. It did it like 9 times out of 10 for me. I literally just gave up.
So what kind of craft was that on? Was that on a craft that would actually go to the surface of the planet?
What?
It
was a craft. It was an airplane. Oh, that's why.
I think maybe, like, if you land a warp drive on the surface of another planet and then you try to escape the SOI of that planet, it just explodes for some reason. But like when I had a warp ship that had shuttles attached that you would drop the shuttles to the surface, those shuttles did not have any warp drive.
I actually
had redock them to the ship, and then I was able to go back to Kerbin pretty easily with that warp ship, no exploding issue. But
oh no,
when I built like an SSTO with a warp drive, landed on another planet, and then when I tried to go back to Kerbin, as soon as I was escaping that planet's SOI, it just went boom.
Yeah, for me, it was a perfectly stable craft that I had used pure engines on before, and all I did was expand it out, slap in the warp drive, and I made sure I was vastly inside the warp bubble. I was like, all right, cool, no problem.
Y'all motherfuckers better be using my
language.
We are currently not using the station.
Well, time to deorbit.
No, leave it up. Because
leave it up. The last time I launched that crashed.
The more we have, the better.
I'm surprised it's still there, to be honest. I'm surprised it just hasn't fallen back to Kerbin on its own.
I'm trying to get
my
the right angle here.
Terrible orbiting skills.
Oh, yeah, I think it's been fine.
Are you guys at the other system?
Yeah, I'm at Dawn.
I would be if I can get this craft to.
I'm launching my.
I'm currently trying to angle my craft so I can.
How the heck do you get out there? It's so far away.
You have to use a FTL drive.
There's a beacon already in orbit.
An FTL drive?
Yeah.
Can't you use a ton of fuel to get out there?
You could.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, but it will take a very long.
Yeah,
it
takes hours.
Take 2 weeks or even days of real time.
It actually took me almost it took me several hours just to get out there.
That's while time warping.
Yeah, at full warp, it took me hours.
I'm gonna build a probe and I'm gonna go launch it into one of the suns for research purposes.
You could have, if you want, you could build a 2.5 with a warp drive and a beacon.
Oh my god, should I build a station out there?
Oh, you could. You could build a station and launch it so we can have one around
Dawn.
Paradise.
Alright. Paradise Station is coming up.
A beacon that's actually You know, not in polar orbit like a moron put it out there. I don't know what idiot decided to put a polar orbit beacon out there.
All right, the station's coming up now. I'm gonna fly it out there.
All right. Yeah,
I'm
use
flying.
Oh,
a
no, I
FTL drive to once you are in high Kerbal orbit, high Kerbin orbit, you should be able to. If you have a 2.5 FTL drive, you should be able to warp out there.
Well, I have a few different types of stations. I have the Alpha class, which is around Kerbin.
Yeah.
Which is around let's see, 190 parts.
Yeah, that's maybe not that one. A smaller
and then
one.
I also have an International Space Station replica, which is 296, and then I have one called.
And I've been disconnected.
I have one called the Mega Ring Weapon, which
Stop.
I've made, which is 800 parts.
Possible.
How about one that's like 50?
Just a little. just
No,
just a little one.
Around
Just a
100.
little one.
Yeah, 100, 200 parts is fine. Should be fine.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah,
don't worry.
don't do anything. I've tried to launch a 1,000-part craft, and what happens is the lag hits it and disintegrates.
And it just disintegrates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're gonna have parts everywhere. But the problem is it causes a chain reaction. So as that one creates a lag spike, everyone else is gonna start exploding like a bunch of little grapes in a microwave.
Just a bunch of grapes in a microwave.
Have you put grapes in the microwave?
Oh,
have I put grapes in a microwave? No.
I have when I was younger.
What kind of idiot would do that?
I was insane when I was younger.
In high school.
You're the freaky kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
sorry, I'll let you speak.
In high school, my brother put some. What was it? Oh yeah, it was some like Dawn soap or something.
Oh,
Like in the microwave.
God, that smell horrible. Why would you do that?
No, it was not Dawn soap. It was. I forget what kind of soap it was. The stuff that has bubbles inside of it.
Bubbles.
Alcohol.
So it's like it's a special kind of soap that has like air pockets or something, minuscule air pockets.
Oh.
Tide Pods.
No,
those weren't around.
this was a solid bar.
a solid
soap.
bar.
Right,
So it looks like the chocolate bar, the Aero chocolate bar with all the bubbles in it.
I've never heard of that.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I'll verify something.
All right. Yeah, because I remember when I was younger, I actually was like, I was supposed to be cleaning stuff up, and I was like, oh God, this is taking so long. You know what? I will make a fast, awesome cleaner that I can get all this done in no time. So what do I always use? I always use Comet, and I use ammonia. I'm just gonna mix Comet and ammonia. Yes.
You're an idiot.
And so, mind you, I was like, this is like my young teens. So
You're an idiot, but a legend.
I mixed it together and I started cleaning with that. What's that smell? I'm cleaning.
Did you pass out?
No, I don't know how. I totally am. I'm fine to this day. Mostly, probably the voices don't tell me to do anything, but
yeah. Okay, I verified because it was ivory soap.
Ivory soap. Oh yes. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So when he was actually in science class. It was a science experiment. At the end of the class, they had like 3 or 4 bars left.
Oh.
And Aaron asked his teacher if he could put all of them in there because he wanted to see what would happen.
Death.
It filled the entire microwave with the soap.
Wait, so what one do I need? Do I need the 2500 IN advanced FTL drive?
That's the best one. The rest of them have a.
I have a bunch of 650 INs on this one.
Yeah, you can add. No, go ahead.
Is it like the more I have, the faster it goes?
It combines.
Wait. So I'm gonna be flying out. Wait, do I need boosters to get out there? Or?
Yes, they don't actually have any thrust themselves.
Yeah, but it's like
the FTL drives. What they do is you have to get far away from a gravity well, and then when you activate the drive and you like when you select a
It's
beacon
okay.
as a
I got
target, you activate the drive, it will instantaneously teleport your craft to there. And the more the more force you can generate with your FTL drives, the more force and IN you can generate, uh, the closer to a gravity well you can get, with like 100% probability of
Okay,
success.
you know what? Okay, hold on. I got this. I'm just gonna do it this way.
Famous last words.
That sounds like something I'd say. I got this, and then
Yeah,
everything
but,
explodes.
And then just everything spontaneously combusts.
Exactly.
yeah, but anyway, so I filled up the entire microwave with soap, and he
Oh, we're
spent
still
the rest.
talking about the soap?
Yeah, I was still talking, and he got
I'm
interrupted.
trying to hear the soap story. Hold on. He filled the entire thing. All right, keep going. Keep going. This is getting
Right,
good.
so he spent like the rest of the school day pretty much trying to clean it out. Right, and they eventually had to replace the microwave because everything you put in there from
Oh,
that
yeah.
point forward tasted like soap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, actually, I have a
Right,
funny
they
story
never-
about that on similar lines.
They never did ask us to.
You said fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any specific altitude or
Ah,
I'd say about 100, 150 maybe?
that's good.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, okay?
Mm-hmm. You said they never asked you to. They never asked them to what with the microwave?
Pay for the replacement.
Oh yeah, because they let them do it. They shouldn't have given them permission if they. That's on them. They
I don't
should've
think I don't think she fully realized what would happen.
Well, she should have asked questions. That's why you have to ask questions. Anytime a kid comes up and says, "Hey, can I do something with a microwave?" First thing a teacher should say is, "What are you going to do with the microwave?"
Well, the thing is they just finished doing experiments that involved.
No, you have to ask the
But-
question. You have to.
So, Jatois, how did you get to Dawn?
I jumped.
Oh,
Well, no. So, there's supposed to be a beacon at Dawn.
Yeah, there's a beacon.
There's no way that there's a beacon at Dawn right
Yeah,
now.
there's a beacon at dawn. I have it targeted right
Well,
now.
if I show possible destinations, I only see a beacon orbiting Kerbin, which are the drop beacons that I have attached to my own craft.
What is
Wait.
this?
Writing.
What is this? Oh, hold on. I can check that from my computer now. Do we have a disappearing craft now? What is this?
Yes, we do. I'm not seeing any beacons.
Well, everybody just hang tight. Because
Prepare for spontaneous decombustion.
No. Because this server's being backed up.
yes.
This server's being backed up. It also, by mistakenly, backed up a lot of your junk.
My space junk?
Yeah, your space
From the
junk.
station?
Yeah, your
Or was that from my
parts.
Saturn V?
So I need to delete your International Space Station parts. It didn't classify those as. That's my execu jumper. It didn't classify them as what's it called?
And so, why is your craft called Execu Jumper?
Because it
Because it can-
looks like an executive craft.
I'm not synced up with anybody.
Mini beacon, there you are. Oh no, that's mini beacon. Wrong one. Jump ship.
That's me.
Haiku. Hey, Haiku's missing too. What is this? Alright, so two things I need to do. I need to move Haiku.
I'm in orbit.
Well, you should add like a part of your script that you can flag items for auto backup. So, like your beacons that you place in orbit, you can flag those for auto backup.
No
and then
need,
those
because
automatic store.
they actually are being auto backed up. It literally is
Okay,
being auto backed up.
Boys, we're successfully in the Dawn system now.
Oh wait, what is this? 772B4 is already there? Are you sure? It is there.
My whole Kerbal Space Center is in the void. It's completely gone. It's just black.
Wait. It is. It is. It's orbiting right now. The beacon is still up. We're just not seeing it.
Everything is gone at my space station. Like no, well not that. No, like my space center is literally just space. It's just space. It's just gone. The whole planet's gone. Just everything's gone.
Yeah, check this out. 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 Oh wait, never mind. Don't check this out because I didn't add in my monitor capture yet.
And I'm out of fuel.
Window capture.
Let's not the maneuver.
So
Get rid of
what's
that
the,
maneuver.
So
what the
there is
the hell?
a fast beacon 1 orbiting Kerbin right now. But like
No,
There's
this
a lot
one
it's not
isn't.
really at the optimum altitude to be jumped
This
to.
one isn't Kerbin.
There's
Jump!
like 10. Why is there like 20 different stars?
Jump
What
failed.
happened to the stream? The stream looks all black.
Yeah, you're.
Like I can skip back
Oh,
and
yeah.
see
Hold
your
on.
craft, and then
Yeah, I know
when skip
why.
back to 5, it's
Let's move this down.
black.
Hi,
There's so many
we're back.
planets.
Sorry, I added a window capture. Okay, so yeah, what we're seeing is that I'm actually taking a look at two different files here. This is 772023 Okay, so these are both showing the same NRM, the same rotation. Everything is the same. This thing is in the same spot. Why are we not seeing this? That's very
I have
interesting.
no idea.
Very
So
interesting.
the beacon orbiting Kerbin is that fast beacon.
No?
The fast beacon 1 that's orbiting at like 84.
I mean, I see one on
Kilometers.
Fantasy now, but.
Yeah,
And I'm cracking.
the one on Fantasy should still be here.
I've Kraken, and now all I am is a cockpit and a.
You should have seen the one time I was flying my. Oh my God, where's Kerbal Space? Why is it all the way down there? My camera is like 10,000 meters above the ground level right now.
I actually don't want to warp.
Look at this. Look in the Discord.
I am scared to
I'll
warp.
do that on my other computer because if I minimize right now, I could cause
Like,
problems.
I don't know what I did, but I'm way up here.
Well, it's a good thing you can still access the facility.
Did you use what's it called? Airplanes Plus wheels
For what?
for the craft?
No. That's a picture of the Space Center view.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that's not in flight. He's at the Space Center.
Yeah, it's just a giant airplane plus wheel.
What the?
Yeah, because some of those wheels it will kick you up into the air.
I just wanted to explode it, and now I'm looking down at the planet from like 12,000 meters.
Same thing as me?
Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick capture here.
Oh, by the way, this station is almost ready.
All right, I am.
Show on disk.
I'm gonna bring my SSTO all the way there.
Show on disk. Come on, bring it up, please.
So this is
What?
Everybody, if you're wondering why I call this executive, this is what it looks like. It looks like an executive airplane. That's why it's called Execu-Jumper.
I have
And
Execu-
those
Or-
solar panels are tracking the sun. Not dawn.
These solar panels are confusing me because sometimes they will track dawn. I can't do anything right now because they're trying to warp me. You see, right
I have
now they're
one
tracking
call.
the sun, which I find really odd.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Yeah,
You're just way up there. What the heck?
just keep this family friendly, please.
Okay.
Hey, that's a nice, beautiful Kerbin.
Should I bring my Guardian SSDO up to fantasy?
Yeah.
So how do people have access to the fantasy beacon? It's just not there.
That's what I'm seeing too. I'm seeing it's not here, but the file is actually, the vessel file is still in there. It's actually still existing. We just can't see it. That's the question, is why is it not visible now? And I don't really know. What's up, Farsatic? So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, because the file actually does exist in here still. I have it right here.
Oh crap!
And I'm looking at it. Fast beacon.
I may have
orbiting.
accidentally spawned something at the KSC, the desert airbase. How do I delete it? Look, I may have spawned the desert runway at the.
You spawned a runway at the space center?
Yes.
What? How?
With the
Kerbal constructs.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it over here to the end of the other
Legendary.
All right, so reference is the reference. It's where the craft is orbiting.
Save.
So
now there's a random runway at the end of the other runway.
Okay, so I'm currently at reference 415.
It's not in anyone's way. It should be safe to launch from the other runway now, but now the KSC has two runways.
You should have used the KSP runway. I mean the KSC runway.
How do I delete previous runways? That's the thing.
You go back into Kerbal constructs, and then you select the local instances and select it in delete instance. Don't know how I just remember that.
If I don't have access to the fantasy beacon, could I just use the cheat menu to get the craft there?
Cheat menu? I thought that was disabled.
Yeah, it's disabled. I'm gonna save just in case I crash.
Should have brought a beacon on this craft so people can warp to me, but I was gonna land.
If cheats are enabled, then I'm just stuck here. I literally can't do anything. I'm just stuck in the regular solar system.
See what's going on with it. Alright, let me see what's going on here. Alright. What I'm looking at right now is the reference. I think.
Oh God.
Let's show everybody what I'm talking about here.
Okay, I don't see the other runway, but there is a little droopy fuel tank in my SSTO, and it's not good.
It's.
Well.
You know what? The other runway is actually on my screen, not in yours.
There we go. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay.
Why?
This is what I'm looking at right here.
There, I can actually see it. I can actually see the CFG file menu.
This is.
Why are you?
This is the one for. This right here. This is the one for the fast beacon.
Well, the fast beacon is orbiting Kerbin right now.
And you see that's weird because there is no fast beacon that ever launched at Kerbin.
So listen, boys. Here's the plan. We're gonna try to go into space without blowing everything up.
And if I remember correctly,
it looks like it's on the default cheat menu orbit. Like when you open up orbit. No, the fast beacon. The fast beacon 1 that's orbiting Kerbin looks like it's on the default cheat menu orbit. Like when you open up the cheat menu, go to the set orbit tab and just leave all the values the same and click set orbit. That's what kind of orbit that thing's on. Like it's on like an 84 kilometer orbit around Kerbin.
And that's the weird thing, because if you see here,
exactly perfect.
The ref file is actually the ref entry tells you where it's orbiting. If I remember this properly.
Okay, do not mess with Kerbal's constructs while you're have a craft on the launch pad.
I wonder if I can just.
I may have just exploded myself.
You know what? Let's go ahead and move that to there.
I'm on my way up.
And then do like this. And
I have literally
save.
like 10 jump drives.
That should be enough.
Okay.
Do I need like a ton of electric charge?
You're gonna need some electric charge, yeah.
Oh, I only have 5,000. And no solar panels on. Oh wait, yes I do have solar panels. Nope, no I don't.
Respond, respond, respond. Respond. I am frozen at the moment.
Alright.
Well, it decides to try to load everything.
I'm actually really satisfied with how the wings turned out on my craft. They actually look pretty good.
We are
Like-
gonna super warp. 'Cause I'm impatient.
Well, what are you waiting for anyway?
It's waiting on this transfer. But it has 12
Transfer.
years.
What?
Transfer to where?
I'm warping by years.
Want? Okay, you can stop loading things so I can actually load.
I'm warping
loading
by
crap.
years. That's pretty epic.
That's an epic gamer moment.
Imagine how not it'd be like, oh god, how many years just passed? 5. How long
Oh,
were
it's
we
whatever,
warping?
it's just
We're good. We're green. I don't think it matters to them. I don't think if someone makes a mod that makes Kerbals get older, and then have like a set lifetime. Oh my god, that would wreck so many people. Imagine that. Imagine just sitting there and being like, oh yeah, I've been in orbit. I've had this guy in orbit for about 10 years. We're about to do this transfer now. When we get there, it's gonna be 20 years later, and he's dead.
And he's dead. What a guy.
That would hurt so much. That would hurt so much.
Loaded. Loaded.
I know. I would. For me, I'd just be like, I'm done. I can't do this. I get so attached.
Is there a way I can tell it to not be at the space center though?
What's that?
I was thinking of trying to build something on like
You can build anywhere.
Asgard, like on Asgard, but
Yeah.
I would know I'm thinking it's KSC.
You can
Kerbal.
build. You can build anywhere you want. There's no restrictions to it.
What are
Well,
we doing?
you just have to have
Loaded.
something.
Respond. Come on. That game's trying to crash
Wait.
for no reason.
Can we build one in space?
Wait, what are we building in space? A space
I was
center?
like, can we build a Kerbal space center in the middle of space?
Probably.
I don't know. Listen,
It's relative to the planet that
I
you're
know. That's what I'm wondering. If you build in
on.
space, is it
No.
still relative to the
Why?
planet?
So
Why
say
did
if you were
Kerbal
to try to place an object
My
while
game
you're
just
orbiting
crashed.
Kerbin, it would just appear to just zip away behind you because it's static relative to the surface.
That's what I'm
Kerbin.
wondering. I'm wondering
But
if that could be done though.
You got into a geostationary orbit around Kerbin, then yeah, you could actually build a
See,
base in
that's
space,
what
I
I'm
would think.
wondering. You know what? You know what? Once I'm gonna circularize right here. Circularize. Create and execute
So,
this right now.
Where are you trying
Around
to who's making
paradise.
that noise?
He's
My
pleasuring
game
himself.
crashed.
Okay, that's a lot better than my explanation.
Okay, I've reached curb and escape, and I still have a ton of fuel to go.
Alright, so yeah, reference. Yeah, reference.
So do I have to completely leave
So-
Kerbin to activate the drives?
No.
How could I resync the crafts with the server?
Which one?
Especially like that fast beacon.
That's
Like, I
what
wanna-
I am figuring out right now.
A beacon orbiting Kerbin. No, I don't want Kerbin
Let me
beacon. I
first-
want
let me
fantasy
first
beacon.
Kessler all this because there's 19 degree parts. And let's go to here. And I don't think there is a way to resynchronize everything right now. Nope, there is no way. I would have to restart the entire server in order to resynchronize all the parts. Are you turning into a broken fan?
I'm turning into an annoyed person because my game has crashed.
Twice.
My station's gone.
Station is gone. See, they're not. That's the thing. Is that it's not gone.
I don't
It's
see it.
there.
Why are you 111 years into the future?
I was fast warping into death. My characters are now dust.
You're a legend. I gotta say that right there. You're a certified beauty.
And you know what's crazy is that Haiku is still in orbit as well, and Haiku is around Elu.
I'm fast traveling to the what's it called land, the Forbidden Land.
The Promised Land.
So this is what's confusing me about that right now is that everything is actually still in orbit. It's just not pushing it out to anyone. And I don't understand why. So, yeah. I mean, it's good to have the craft
My
backups,
game
but
full
still,
crashed.
Really?
Because I tried to sync to you.
I did not try to sync yet because I have bad. Every time we sync, either sometimes it will kick us out or it will, yeah.
Crash.
I tried to sync with Cloth.
My game is freaking out, Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
I may have to cut the stream short if I can't seem to get this to work the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, that was my concerns with using Kerbal Dawn right now. It's still kind of in a test phase where it's somewhat
I'm just
working.
going to cut this off.
Well, we can do this for until 1, and then at 1 o'clock switch.
I'm already ending the stream.
I'm going to switch to. I think we can do at 1 o'clock switch to Astroneer.
I could go ahead and switch. I could always go ahead and do Astroneer.
It sounds like you said switch ear.
No. What I was saying
Just
was
to
at
ask
1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, we can switch. We could switch to Astroneer.
Oh,
I don't know what is an Astroneer. Is that a game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I don't have.
Astroneer is kind of awesome, kind of fun. But the thing is with Astroneer, I just got down to the core of Silva, and it looks whoa. But I actually built a ramp the entire way, so you can actually drive all the way down there now.
Let's go ahead and go to Astroneer. It's the best one for me.
Well, I want to get into orbit first, since it's currently circularizing for me. But I want to try to see if it lets me build a base in space. Just because.
I'll give you 20. Happens. I'll give you 26 cents if you build a Kerbal Space
Center. the actual space center.
Build this space center in space,
Let's
and
see
then
what
you
happens.
get 20.
I don't think it's gonna let me do it because I think it has. Let's see.
Well,
and then you get 26 cents.
Well, you need to get into a geostationary orbit.
Spawn new group. So we're gonna make a new group. We're gonna call it
Kerbal Space Center in space.
Oh, you're bugging out on your screen, by the way. Yeah. That's spacey set. The most spaciest center ever.
Kevin Space E.
I'm being corny. Okay, so let's see. Spawn new. Oh dear God, what? What? Are you gonna let me do this? Are you seriously? Is you gonna let me do this? Let's see. Let's bring up a VAB. Create and place a local group. Oh, I can't place my local group. No. What's going? What is this? What is this? Where am I? Oh my God! What just happened this is horrible. Oh my god. What's going on? Why am I around a different star system? This is not Dawn. This is the brown star.
What star is that?
I don't know. I forgot. I think that's Barrier.
No, that's not Barrier.
It's not
Barrier
Barrier?
is blue.
Which one is
And really
brown?
small.
That moment when you ask someone if you're driving 70 miles an hour, how long would it take you to travel 70 miles? And the guy says 70.
Oh god. No, that's just not right at all.
That's just wrong. Stop it. Get some help.
I don't even know what that...
Alright. Let's shift gears to Astroneer. Because
Maybe you were orbiting Ascension? No, Ascension is a double system.
I don't
orbiting another double
know
system.
what happened on that one. That's weird.
Like, Wall is a brown dwarf star, but it doesn't have a big lens flare like that. It looks more like a gas giant planet.
I haven't been to the other ones.
I don't have Astroneer, so we can't play, unfortunately.
Eon is more of a yellowish looking star. Barrier is again blue and really
Are you shutting your
really
game
tiny.
down?
I think everybody, people are probably like rage quitting when they see me actually using what's it called?
MechJeb?
MechJeb. Oh my god, did you say MechJeb? You know what? I've been playing this game for so long, I don't care to do the maneuvers anymore. I cannot be bothered to make a maneuver anymore, honestly.
Yeah,
I cannot.
Don't use I use MechJeb for stuff I don't want to do.
I think I started using MechJeb once I got over 2,000 hours in. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do orbit right now. I've done so many orbits. I don't want to. But once I launched an aircraft carrier into orbit, I really did not want to do that anymore.
So
So
it's not
are
really a cheap menu orbit that this fast beacon is in. It's an 84 by 85 kilometer orbit.
I don't know what's going on with that one. I'm gonna reload the server and maybe it'll pop back in.
well, are we switching to Astroneer or not?
We are. I think what's going on with the beacons is that it's maybe being stuck in a different subspace. Because it's there, it's just not showing to us.
Well, there's the mini beacon there that's splashed down probably at like the core of Fantasy.
You do not want to go to mini beacon. It is underground.
Like last time I was in space, I only had the option to go to the Kerbal beacon.
Yeah.
So I guess it only shows beacons that are in space for possible.
I am thinking it's in another subspace because it is there. It's just not accessible.
Like I saw when I first launched, I was able to get into orbit.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get into an orbit of Kerbin high enough to really be able to get there. So.
All right, let's not do this stupidly. There's Asgard.
All right, kids, let's get this bread.
Oh, whoa.
You really need to add it.
You were captured by Asgard.
As long as it's not Loki. A bit of
Oh, by the way, they just updated Astroneer again with some more bug fixes.
Oh, bug fixes! They just made my day. Oh, there's a moon called Vindication. Why am I not there?
I don't know.
Well, it's an airless moon. Like, it has no atmosphere. It's not habitable at all. It's literally just like a dead world. Horizon and Vindication are like dead worlds, similar to like Elam.
Moon and
Mars.
Menmus.
But it's called Vindication.
Yeah, I don't need it.
That is a BA name if I've ever heard one. Here's Sentry.
It's only 100 years old. I'll wait another 100. And nobody's gonna like the joke.
All right,
I'm
I'm taking
going.
one of my starfighters up to the station.
Evacuation decision late. Yeah, I don't care.
I am going to just make orbit and then switch over to Astroneer for the last hour. Because I really want to get down and
Heim
adventure
Dollar
around.
sort of looks like like a retro version of Kerbin. Like, you know how like the very early versions of Kerbal Space Program had like the really bright green and yellow biomes. That's what it looks like.
I've never been there. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see. I want to see.
Well, you gotta just zoom out in the map and then just double click on it to focus view.
Yeah, I'm already there.
See, look,
That looks
it's,
so BA, man. Oh my god.
looks like a retro Kerbin.
It even has the Aurora farts. That's awesome. I like that.
Yo, those are probably from the. That's Scatterol. That's probably Scatterer doing
Yeah,
that.
well,
Though.
No, Eve does that.
That's
Eve does the Aurora.
Yeah. Hello, Vindication. You look like arse. Good lord. Dang. You, that's not a good look. It's like a gumball, like someone ran through the dishwasher.
So modified terrain notes will sometimes lose collision, yada yada yada.
Horizon doesn't look too bad.
Crash while in a shuttle in orbit, the shuttle will remain in orbit, and your starting port might get broken. Oh crap!
So yeah, my station is completely it's non-existent now.
You know,
Yeah.
you should visit some of the gas giants in the Dawn system.
Yeah.
I may not be able to rejoin your server because I crashed while I was in orbit with the shuttle. Wait, no, never mind. Forgot I was gonna say that.
You know, you should visit some of the gas giants in the Dawn system.
That
Like,
might be for another day.
Wait,
Not
do you have
today.
yeah, you do have the full mod, right? The traverse system is actually really cool.
I have not loaded back the full mod yet. It's
You do have the full mod because I see Oblivion and
I think I removed the other locations. Now they do show on there. I have not confirmed why or why not, or if it is or is not supposed to be there.
Well, did you remove them from your game?
I went to the game data and that's the only ones I removed those specifically. But I'll look at it later.
So you literally deleted
moved
TWB traverse system and TWB.
Deleted is such a dirty thing.
You removed them?
Yeah, I removed them before. I have to confirm that I have done that. Remember, my hard drive died.
So you only have a Dawn system on.
Supposedly, but it may have changed because...
Well, let's take a look at your game data folder.
I'm not looking at that right now. Right now, I'm shifting over to